The Dragons start the first of their final two home games of the season Sunday night against the Saugerties Stallions. This would be the seventh and final time that two teams would play this month. We go to the bottom half of the first. Brad Hipsley would lead off the inning by hitting one deep to left field that would bounce in and out of Mitchell Sanford's glove, which would allow Hipsley to get the second. Later in the inning, Sean Bergeron would hit one high and deep to center, which would allow more than enough time for Hipsley to come home and give the Dragons the 1-0 lead on the sac fly. In the bottom of the second, Brandon Krasinski would hit a blooper into left field that would drop, and Jake Screen wouldn't be able to make the diving catch, which would bring home a run to make it 2-0. A sac fly would bring home another run for the Dragons. The Stallions would score 2 runs in the third to make it 3-2. The Dragons would go back to work in the bottom of the fourth. Jack Kelleher would single one into right field. Impact Douglia would race around third and would then beat out the throw at home to make it 4-2. Next, a pitch would bounce off the catcher, which would bring home another run to make it 5-2. The Dragons would draw a bases-loaded walk in the fifth to extend their lead to 4. However, the Stallions would score 7 runs over the next 2 innings to take a 9-6 lead. But the Dragons were not backing down. In the bottom of the 7th, with 2 men on, Nicholas Campana would line one to left field and would get over the wall for a home run, tying the game at 9. Unfortunately, the Stallions would score 9 runs over the last 2 innings to take the lead 18-9. The Dragons would get 2 back in the bottom of the 9th thanks to some walks, and the final score would end up being 18-11 for the Stallions. The Stallions would finish with 15 hits, while the Dragons would finish with 9. The Dragons travel to Albany on Tuesday, and then come home Wednesday for their final game of the season against the Amsterdam Mohawks. You won't want to miss our final game of the season. We hope to see you there.
One last time.
Thank you, and go Dragons!